Hey everyone, how you doing? Yes, Aptera is steadily moving forward, even though it's taking a little bit longer, but they got some new parts in. Yes, indeed. And so we're going to talk about that right now. Let's get into this, baby. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have you here. Yes, we're going to talk about the new parts that come in for Aptera. As you can see here, these parts have come in, and it looks like it's all the Bink products that have come in so that they can go ahead and start putting the PI2, PI3, PI4 together. And no doubt that they probably just shipped this in instead of air freighting it in because the cost is lower. And that probably took, maybe about, I'm guessing, a month. So that's why these parts have just come in. And so as you can see, they got the inside of the doors here spread out on the floor, look like all the Bink products. And there's the hood, there's the tub, there's the roof, and the front part of the hood. And so they're getting all the parts in. It sounds like these parts probably came in a little late. And so they're saying that the Bink parts have arrived for PI2 through PI4 due to Bink parts arriving toward the end of August. The PI2's completion will be moved to September. But they'll continue to provide updates. And so as this is kind of moving along slowly, the PI2 is going to be put together a little slowly. And so they're looking at September to have that all put together. But I mean, that's still good news. At least they're getting the parts and they're putting this baby together. And that's been the whole obligation of with Aptera and any company that's putting something together. They always fail to meet their deadlines. I'm not going to point out any other companies because we all know it's true. None of them meet their deadlines, and so they all get pushed back. And Aptera is no different. But you could see that the products have arrived. So what's going to happen after they get all the parts together and they put the Bink together? And so we're going to look at a video from JC that's actually on the electrical team and listen to how they're going to put the electrical wiring and all that together.
Hi, this is JC, part of the electrical systems team. We were just talking about some of the zonal architecture stuff. Is there anything you want to elaborate or talk about what makes it cool?
No, yeah, so we have a zonal architecture with a centralized computing system. So the idea of that means that the majority of the controls of the vehicle is split out into these areas or zones. So the actuators and the sensors that are within a region, like the rear of the vehicle, will get a dedicated, like simple controller that's very lightweight. And then we have a central computer that makes the decisions regarding that controller. So it tells you when the button on the door was pressed to open the latch. And then that little simple computer can just say, I heard open latch, I'm gonna open the latch. So the reason that we've structured the architecture like that is because it makes it really more affordable and easy to test, quicker to integrate. And it makes like a lightweight system. As you've seen probably like a ton of times, we will get less wiring by doing.
So people are asking how many controllers.
Okay, so Aptera has 16 custom circuit boards amongst other off-the-shelf circuit boards that we work with suppliers. 10 of those are going to be the little zonal controllers.
Like that B-pillar one in there,
Like the B-pillar one, the one on the air handler. We have 2 taking care of the corners, so like the wheel pants and the doors, kind of sensors and buttons. We have a second one in the B-pillar.
Other B-pillar,
Yeah, the other B-pillar. And then we have one on the underbody that will be down by the like radiator fans, and that will do some thermal controls. We have one up in the roof. It will actually be in the overhead console. And so that will run like the brake light and the microphone and the hazard button and like the screen brightness for our rear view screen. And then we'll have one in the rear that does all of the rear lighting.
Yeah.
It'll do the rear knock knock. Oh, I have one taped. It'll be down here.
Yeah.
Which one am I missing? Oh, and then there's the front. It'll be like our low voltage power distribution unit one. So that will do basically the fuse box, but also our different switched buses.
Someone said fuses or breakers.
Fuses. Fuse box. Which is another piece of our efficient system. So our electrical system is going to be split up on a different triggered buses. So there's not just off and on. We have multiple stages. So there's this efficient charging mode where we only turn on some of the devices in the vehicle when we're like solar charging or plugged in charging. And that way we're getting the most power into the battery because we're not wasting power keeping on like the B-pillar PIC in sleep mode because we know that nobody's in the vehicle. So nobody's going to be using the knock-knock sensor at that time. Nobody's nearby. So we go in this low power state so that we're just pulling everything we can from the sun and not wasting.
Cool.
So you can see JC and her team, they're working on the electrical part of the Aptera, and they're going to put this baby together. And you can tell that once they get all the binks bonded, then they have to set up the electrical, and they're keeping all that lightweight. So continuing with Aptera's ethos, they're running the wiring to the computer boards that operate the switches or the latches that keeps the door closed. So the wiring is not heavy duty, it's just lightweight wiring to the board. Some of them have sensors for like the knock sensor, and no doubt these switches are all lightweight. So that is really awesome. You know, once again, tell me what you think. I know that's a little kind of bummed out that Aptera's, you know, still falling a little bit behind, but that's to be expected. So instead of the beginning of 2005, maybe around March, April, they'll be coming out with the vehicles on the road. But still good news, they're still coming out, still in 2005, and I'm happy for it. I'm really glad that they're continuing to show us what's going on. They're keeping us in the loop and helping us to see exactly what's happening step by step. But anyway, let me get your comments on. Let me hear what you got to say. I know some of you are bummed out that this is taking too long, but sometimes you just have to be patient. It will get here. You will get your Aptera. Just be a little patient, and it will happen in 2005. But anyway, you guys take care. Give a shout out to my Patrons. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate you. And everybody that watches my videos, thank you so much. And, you know, if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe, and you'll catch all my new videos when they come out. But it's almost here. It's almost here. Just hang in there a little longer. But anyway, you guys take care. You enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.